I'm Alan Richards. Welcome to another episode of Out and About with Kaza, a show where we look at everything interesting to the English-speaking community. Today we have a return guest who's here wearing a different hat. Tammy Chatterton, welcome.
Thank you.
So today you're here for the Royal Canadian Legion branch number 64. Is
That's
that right?
correct, yes.
And you are the president of,
Yes.
of the Legion?
Yes, since 2021.
Since 2021. You're quite a new group around
Yes,
the
we
table,
are.
aren't you?
It seems a long time, but yes, we are.
And I know that just watching what's going on, there's a lot of new things that are happening at the Legion. The first thing you did, I think, was a renovation on the bar area.
We did, that's correct.
And what did you do there? Just
Well, we all new fridges,
okay.
new style of bar, longer, more modern. Kitchen, we decided to put it upstairs instead of downstairs. We have off to the side is a storage area, so it's easier for volunteers to get the things they need. And just modernized it a bit.
Spiffed it up,
Yep.
made it more modern,
That's
more
right.
usable maybe with
Exactly.
the kitchen, easier to get to.
Everything on the main floor.
Right on. And you guys have been organizing some new events and new kind of
We have
activities?
been. We've been lucky enough that we've been applying for grants, and yes, they've been saying yes. So with the new extension, we were able to buy a new pool table.
Okay.
All our darts now, our dart boards are upstairs, so our darts is hosted every Thursday upstairs. 2 full bathrooms.
Wow.
Our main area, we can add more tables, shuffleboard. And so we have line dancing, shuffleboard group every week, dart club, which is about, I would say about 23 people. And we've just started somewhat of a pool league. We've opened the idea of having pool on Fridays and Saturdays for now. If there's an event, well then we just change it to another night. But we're trying to, to attract the youth and a little bit older of a group as well, but something new. Something where, they come in, locals are coming in, they're listening to some music and they're having a friendly game of pool.
Nice.
Yep.
So I had forgotten about the other renovation you did, the extension
Yes,
on the
12
side.
feet by the full length of the building, which is 40.
And that's where all your games are now.
That's correct,
the
yes.
Pool table, the new pool table.
New pool table, new deck outside, new entrance on the side, on the east side of the building, the north side as well. We still have the same. Well, we still have the same entrance, but different, just different location a little bit. But the deck is a little larger, so we can entertain out there in the evenings in the summer.
Maybe it was before the summer, but you started to do like music, live music on certain events and stuff?
Yes. Well, we were still going through renovations, and we didn't want it to still have, we had a summer student. We still wanted to have some activities going on. So we just moved everything outside. So all our local entertainers performed locally outside, and we just had some soft lighting, and they just sang their heart out, and people really enjoyed just coming out, sitting on a, like a new deck, and I don't know, the ambiance was nice. So
music on the deck. That's
Yes.
awesome. And so, but it shows that you're really kind of trying to open up the
Yes.
Legion. I think for the longest time, and it's a perception of mine, but the Legion seemed like a club. I wasn't in the military, and I'm not a veteran.
That's right.
Was it really for me? But it's open.
I think you're right, but in time things have changed, and we're just trying to make it more as a community building. I think it always was a community building, but just gathering more people,
Right.
making it more open.
And we know these days there's less and less things for people
That
to
is-
do, young and old. So it's really nice to have a place where you can go.
That's right.
So your shuffleboard's been there.
Yes.
You do that on Wednesdays.
Yes, that's correct.
And what time?
That starts at 4. So there's about a group, I would say, about 12 individuals, and
Okay.
they're always looking for new players.
Okay.
And then around 7:30 the same evening, we have line dancing, and that's with Renaud Brassard, and that's for about 2 hours.
Oh, nice.
Thursdays we have darts. Like I said, we have 20-some dart players, and we are hosting the regional dart club, our dart tournament this year in April. So we're always looking for newcomers to come. That starts at 7:30. And then Friday and Saturday we have pool.
Oh, wow. Something to do.
So we have things
Wednesday
going,
to
yes.
Saturday?
We're trying to start up some crib, but that'll be later on in the winter. There seems to be a bit of an interest, but you still have to have like at least 8 people to have it function correctly.
Right.
So
It's hard to play crib
yeah,
alone.
yeah. So, but we're going to give it a try again.
And so let's say it's Wednesday and my wife and I want to go play some shuffleboard. Do we have to call and sign up?
No,
or
not at all. Just come on in and you're
we just
welcome to
show
play.
up and
That's right.
it's kinda
And
like
if you don't
pickup
have a
games?
partner, they'll find you a partner.
Okay.
It's that open.
All right.
And I forgot to mention, on Mondays we have a mini bingo. So people come in at 7 o'clock and they play a few rounds of bingo, and it's a nice activity on Monday.
Nice. Do you get a lot of people for
We get about 16, 17 people that come and play
every Monday?
every Monday.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. The darts is a league though, right?
The
You have to
darts is
kinda-
a league, but we're still open to new players coming in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I've never played darts before, I can still.
Oh,
I won't,
definitely.
I won't embarrass myself by trying to show up.
No.
Maybe not in the tournament. But
Well, it's all in fun.
so I understand you just recently did a fundraiser for your activities this fall.
Well, we were kind of, like I said, quiet during the summer. We did have a few musical events going on. But in September, we decided to organize a community fall supper. And we hosted it at the Anglican Church in New Carlisle. And we figured we had about over 200 people that actually enjoyed the meal. So it was a turkey meal.
Turkey meal.
But I would say about 15 volunteers. So lots of volunteers, lots of happy faces, and people sitting down and just, enjoying one another's company.
And eating a good meal.
And eating a good meal.
It's the old format. People show up with their potatoes and their
Yes, and
vegetables.
they just went along with their plate, and we did have delivery for those that couldn't get out.
Nice.
So, yeah.
200. That's pretty successful.
Oh, yeah.
That's a-
And we'd love to do it again. It was a great success. A lot of good compliments. People enjoying just to get out after COVID. It's just nice to get back into a little bit of something that's been, a little bit of a tradition.
Yeah. It's my favorite meal, but it's probably because I was born around Thanksgiving. And at Halloween, did you guys do a dance this year?
We did do a dance. We had a DJ. It was packed. People just so much enjoy dressing up and just, having fun
Getting out.
and getting out. Exactly. So.
And again, it's like probably one of the only places around that
Probably
had a
so,
dance on
because
that.
there's no more Donald Lynn's, and there's no, and Triangle Door is still there. But I mean, I don't know if they organized anything, but that's one of our huge events in a sense, because really people really like to get out and dress up and
Yeah, see each other. And
yeah,
like I say,
exactly. And the
now-
pool table was like, people were using the pool table, and for the first time they were in the building, some of them since the renovations.
Right.
And they were like, oh my gosh, a pool table. So it's just nice feature to add.
Another activity.
That's
the pool
right.
table, is it one of those paid ones like back
It's
in the
a dollar
day? Put
game.
a dollar in,
Yep.
you put your
Yep.
dollar in the.
That's right.
In the
Old
thing
time.
for your
Yeah,
next.
old school.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. And you said you do that on Fridays and Saturdays.
That's
Is it
right.
organized, or it's just people go to play pool?
People
and-
go to play pool, and then there has been a few men that have said, like, maybe we should start something up here. So they're thinking after the holidays, they'd like to start an actual league. So I'm hoping that moves forward. And if it doesn't, we'll still offer it.
It's still
That's
something
right, still
there.
something for people to do. And like last Saturday, there was people playing pool and also playing darts. So,
Cool.
yep.
So it's getting used.
Yes, it's getting
that's
used.
what's-
And I mean, if someone wanted to use the shuffleboard, it's there to use as well.
Okay, you can play shuffleboard
Oh
anytime,
gosh,
not
yes.
just on Wednesdays.
Yeah, no, anytime.
All right, nice.
Yep.
So let's say I wanted to be involved in the Legion. Is there opportunities for people who want to volunteer, want to help
Yes,
out? or-
to become a member, it's $45.
Okay.
We have a monthly meeting, first Tuesday of every month at 6 o'clock at the Legion. And then you become a member. And then once you're a member, if you are interested in volunteering at the bar, hosting an event, say for poker, could be a crib tournament, shuffle tournament, whatever, you could do that. So there's lots of opportunity to volunteer.
Because that's important to say too. You're completely volunteer run, I believe.
Yes, that's correct.
So everybody that's working in
Everyone.
there is there on a volunteer basis.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome. That you give such a group coming together to organize things for the community. It's amazing.
And like I was saying, we had a summer student, and the summer student, of course, was a 19-year-old, so he was bringing in his friends, which was nice, and they didn't even know we existed. And then now we have all our pictures are up. Our goal was to have the building ready with the pictures of our soldiers for the November 11th ceremony that we
Right.
just hosted. And people were videoing it and just in awe how, it was so nice to see them displayed. And it's a rich history that we have, so
No, for sure. And that was kind of the first reason for the Legions, right? It was somewhere for the veterans to go once they came back from
That's right.
from deployment.
And it's been since 1935 we've had a Legion in our town. So.
Cool. I was going to ask.
Yes.
35. Wow, that's a long time. And that's, I've always appreciated that too. The old pictures, and they used to be kind of in the back room
yes,
there,
but
right?
now they're displayed on the main walls in the building.
They're everywhere. So nice. So people can go in and see their
That's
maybe
right.
some family members from
Oh,
their
yes.
ancestors.
And we have other plans. There's still a couple of blank spaces, so we have some plans that we still have items that were donated from families, so we want to have that on display.
Nice. I guess it's important to say that the first vocation of the Legion is for the veterans, and so you had
That is
your
correct.
November 11th
We
event.
did. We sold 93 wreaths.
Okay.
The spirit's still there. People are still honoring our active and non-active veterans. We had about, I would say, about over 100 people in the park,
Oh, nice.
in the area where we do our ceremony. The weather was horrible, and it meant even more.
Yeah.
You know, when we think of the situations they were in at the times.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the perfect weather, and it wasn't so. Our committee decided, no matter if whatever type of weather, we're going through with it.
We're going to stay outside.
Yes.
We're not doing it.
So
you
the
didn't do it in
municipality was
arena.
kind enough to offer shelters. So we had our Sergeant at Arms, Dean Flowers. He prepared the site, and we moved forward. The children met us at the school, and we marched to the cenotaph and continued at the time we were supposed to.
It's a very nice gesture. A little bit of hardship on the 11th to remember the fallen
right.
and those who are still with us. It's awesome. It's really nice.
And then the spec decided that they'd like to do an article as well, because there was some question on how do you purchase a wreath. So we never thought of that aspect, just assume that people know. And for what reason, and can we still, or do you have to be a part of? You can buy one for anyone,
Okay.
as long as they're, you know, someone that's active or not active, and in memory of. So it could be a great-grandfather, or what. Just contact us, and we have a Poppy Fund coordinator or comrade, and her name is Betty Shador, and she takes care of all that. So
I've always worn the poppy, but I didn't realize that just any individual could buy a wreath.
That is
that's
correct.
amazing. So Kaz bought ours, but now
Yes.
next year we could have one from
Yes.
the Richards family if we wanted to have one.
Definitely.
That's amazing. And it's good, I think, that we keep reminding the newer generations that first the Legion is for everybody, and second that they can participate either being a member or even just in these events. It's
that's
really
right.
cool.
We had also youth involved in carrying the flags and standing there at silence, and the Sergeant at Arms directing them what to do. So it's just nice to have the youth involved, the youth marching with us, and them standing there and staying there. It's about an hour ceremony outside in the rain, and it was just, I was proud to see that. It was so nice to have and to see the community out. It's one of those events that just, you know, it hits home.
It's very
And,
important. Like when we
it's
talk
very
about,
important.
you know, the slogan is "lest we forget." But you know, if we don't keep involving young people, then over time, I'm afraid that they would forget what this was all about. So it's
That's right.
awesome that they could participate, have that experience, and you know, and live what it is to remember. That's
Exactly.
nice. So we're coming up to Christmas.
Yes.
Lots going on at the Legion over the Christmas.
Lots going on.
Just quickly, maybe you
I
could share
did
some.
have a little paper with my notes, but I'm just going to try to remember everything. So December 6th is music night. So it's John Gideon and Friends. So we have a number of artists that will be playing, something similar to Homegrown.
Yeah.
And they're going to be doing something at the end of the night, just jamming together and stuff. And that came from the event that was hosted at the Cultural Center not long ago, Your Homegrown. And and then the next day that evening, we have a Christmas bingo.
Okay.
Then the following weekend, we have Tammy Adams, which is on the 14th.
Oh, she's always a big hit.
Oh, yes. So she'll come out with the Christmas theme.
Okay.
And then we have Santa the 15th that's visiting the Legion, and the children can come and enjoy some cookies and get their treats and talk to Santa.
Okay.
And then we have, I believe, John Gideon is the 27th of December, I believe.
It's coming back.
And then Vern's coming back to town.
Oh, wow.
Vern Huntington, Mr. Vern. So he said he would give us a night of entertainment, so we'll get that organized as well.
So lots to look forward to.
Lots to look forward
over
to.
the
We do
holidays.
have some nights in between that we will have for pool. We'll just look at we have a Facebook page.
So that's what I was going to say. If people want to find out, to check out the Legion.
Yes,
Nicolau Legion.
That's right.
on Facebook.
Yes.
And all the information's there. And if they want to get involved, the telephone number is, do you remember it off by heart?
Oh gosh, 5495.
495-752-5495. If you want more information or to be involved with the Royal Canadian Legion, branch 64.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much to come in and tell us about everything. And,
thank you for the opportunity. It's always nice to get out there and, people really don't know what we're doing, so
that's right.
it's nice.
Pass the word.
Yes, pass the word.
Look forward to seeing you over the holidays at the Legion.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for joining us again. Look forward to seeing you in the new year and another episode of Out and About with CASA. I'm Alan Richards. Thank you for coming.